All it glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway.
Season's creeping as you crazy motherfuckers out there. This is your host with the most, Benjamin Dutil, with the Horror Heathen YouTube channel and the South Jersey Horror Podcast. Today I have a wonderful guest, Miss Danielle Keaton, who
Hi.
you all know from she was notorious for her role in the movie Village of the Damned, which she did phenomenally well in that movie. Um, Today I'm going to be speaking to her about her role as I think it's Sarah in the movie Grieve. For those who have not seen it, it has been distributed by Terror Films, which I am partnered with, by the way. So fantastic! I'm very happy you're here today, and I'm so happy you agreed to do this on short notice. And welcome to my show. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for having me. I love just I saw some of your videos and I'm like, yes, let's do it. Let's talk about Grieve and just thanks for having me. I'm
Pleasure is
happy.
all mine. The honor and pleasure is all mine. So the information I got from the internet, and I'm hoping that it's true because it's the internet, and we
Okay.
all know people like to embellish other things that are not true at all. And so I'm hoping that I hit this out of the park. So you are a Southern California native
Mhm.
and known for your notorious for your role in the movie Village of the Damned. Also, that it includes Ragtime Traveler, Beethoven's Third, and Tarzan. What voice did you do in Tarzan? Because I love that cartoon.
I was one of the monkeys. So I did the Tarzan, the Disney, and I
Right,
just
right.
remember the monkeys. And I remember even my voice was used in Disneyland, like the Tarzan ride or the little adventure thing. So I was one of the monkeys. That was me.
Can you do a quick impression for her if you can?
It was just my voice. It was just like my
Okay.
little voice. So I was just like, I did a lot of voiceovers as a child. So I grew up as a child actor. And so a lot of the work that I did, but I love it. I feel like a lot of the work I did was a lot of horror films and it kind of continued throughout my career now. And I'm really grateful for it because I feel like I love it. It's fun.
It looks like you're doing so well in your career. And I'm happy for you because a lot of, since the strike ended a few months ago, everybody's getting ready to go back to work and everybody's is ecstatic. I'm ecstatic because I can get more actors on my show now.
Yeah.
This is great. So also, you're also you've been working for the entertainment industry for over 30 years as an actress, casting director, producer, and acting coach, along with being a development and director's assistant. That sounds like a handful. I mean, I
It's a
thought my
lot.
job was tough.
I feel like I've gone through different stages, of different things in my life. And growing up as a child actor, it's kind of like once I was 16, 17, 18, I'm like, what else do I want to do? I honestly feel like I grew up on being on a set and everything. So I feel like all those different jobs, I wanted to see what I was most passionate about. So casting, working for a director, and I'm not doing all those jobs right at the same time, but I feel like those are where my heart kind of is taking me to. And I really love coaching and kind of been getting back into acting the last 2, 3 years and really been enjoying it. So yeah, I feel like I want to be a creative. So just trying to fill all those shoes and being happy and trying to live a happy life is kind of what I'm all about.
Well, it's something like you. This sounds like you achieved it, and I'm happy for you. I mean,
Thank you.
nothing. The sky's the limit. There's nowhere to go but up. So,
Yeah.
um, what else? You are on a mission to discover artists of all kinds and share them with the world.
Yes.
And the art club. You have an art club. Awesome. Established in 2017 to raise awareness for the healing powers of art, discovering and uniting artists. Can you describe briefly what that's all about?
So it kind of just started, well, it's like a passion project. It was something where I bet like 7 years ago, I love journaling and writing and just kind of getting to know people and kind of just the journey of being a casting director and working more behind the scenes and taking the limelight just in being in front of the camera. I really found a love for helping others and seeing their passions. And I think that's a big reason why I love coaching because I'm working a lot with youth. And I grew up as a child actor. So I think giving back to that community and just Yeah, I think I'm a coach, but I'm a mentor to them. And so that kind of made me think of the art club where I'm like, you know what? What if I can form a community where we're just helping each other grow? Because I feel art is like being in the industry, it is a very competitive business. And I think there is a lot of people out to get you or competition. And I've been through it all. I've been through good sides, bad sides. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be here for the good and help people out because it is such a difficult industry to break into sometimes that I feel I wanted to create something to recognize these up and coming artists or people that were established and kind of help other people out. Because I feel there's so many good people out there in the world that I just kind of wanted to unite everybody and like do good.
Sounds of it, but that warms my heart just hearing all that. That's great. That's fantastic. My
Thanks. I'm
daughter
glad.
loves art,
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, I'm
That's
trying to
awesome.
find something for her because she loves to draw, and she is very talented. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to find something like what you explained for her.
Yeah.
So, because I would love to see her get to college with an art scholarship.
That would, I interviewed a painter from Ireland, and he was telling me that I think he was seventh or eighth grade, that he grew up in a very small town in Scotland, Scotland, not Ireland, Scotland. And he said like you probably would either like have like five of these jobs if you were living there. And he had one teacher that spoke to his school, and she was an art teacher. And I like he said that she changed the course of his life because she introduced him to all these things, and now he's a successful painter and selling all his art
Right.
everywhere. And I love that.
That's awesome. And like so she has her own vlog online and she
Nice.
has about 6,000 followers. It's amazing.
That's
And
amazing. Keep
yeah,
going.
so and yeah, and which what makes her really unique is she's autistic. So I knew she's very creative and she has that instinct of being creative and she's talented.
I
So
love. I actually teach like two autistic teens, and they're amazing. They're like literally like I just love their instinct on everything, and they're so passionate and driven, and it's just like they're great artists. They really are. You know?
uh,
Oh yeah.
okay. On to the main subject. Sorry, I got digressing with art, which is fine. Art is cool. I mean, this is art right here anyway, created this channel and stuff like that. So in 2006, you won the Young Artist Award for Best Performance in a TV movie, miniseries, or special, leading young actress for American Black Beauty.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's awesome to be an award winner. I mean, that puts you like, hey, check it out. I'm talented.
Love that. I feel like I was a teen and I'm like, yay, I got recognized for something. Because I think you're always wanting validation. And so I think, especially as a kid and a teen, it was awesome. But especially just being around community and other supportive members. And American Black Beauty was fun. You know, I actually learned how to ride a horse. And a lot of the riding I did, except for like some of the main jump things. But it was such a fun experience and really grateful for that. Yeah.
I tried to ride a horse one time. Nope. No, not happening.
They
I
can
got
sense
off. I was like,
energy.
and I was like, get me off this thing. Like, I was like 10 years old. I was scared of my mind. I didn't know what was going on. So, and I was like, I'll never get back on a horse again. Forget it.
Yeah,
Not happening. So,
yeah,
but you also been nominated for other awards too, as well, which is awesome. Another way of being recognized in the film industry. And this is what I like do. I like to show people what you do. I mean, what actors do. If you've been nominated for awards, and I'm hoping that these videos get out to casting directors and it gets you more into more auditions. So
yeah.
that's the goal of me doing this. So this I love doing it, and it's publicity. It's free publicity. So
I
it's great.
I appreciate that because I feel like the industry is change. It has changed from streaming and seeing these things and YouTube and everything. So I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, pleasure's all mine. So the movie Grieve. Three questions. What the hell? Like my girlfriend sitting next to me, she's like, "What's going on?" I was like, I'm just as close as you are, man. Seriously, because but the premise is Sam. I guess I don't know how what the relationship is between you and Sam. I guess you're his girlfriend that died in an accident or something. I have no idea.
Yes.
Okay,
Fiance, girlfriend. Yes. Hmm.
okay, that explains that part. Great, I love it. Okay, so played by Paris Peterson, has lost someone close to him and his life has become blurry and unrecognizable. God, it's the story of my life every once in a while. Shit. So,
All of ours.
getting away at his mother's forest vacation home. Don't you people know the worst place to go to is the forest? Come on now. You're always gonna find something evil there. Please, just stop it. Stay in the suburbs where it's safe. No, wait, can't do that either. Never mind. You see Scream, right? It's all happening in the suburbs. So anyway, he gets to the vacation home, meets a long lost friend. I guess not long lost friend, but a friend he knew. Start doing shrooms in the woods, and they hallucinate and they start tripping balls. So I don't know what's going on. Part of my language.
It's
I'm a
okay.
veteran. I'm gonna cuss. I'm sorry. So then the grief is making it feel worse and worse and worse. Like depression kicks in, all that stuff. And at the end, I'm like, what the hell just happened? So maybe I'm sorry, you can explain what's going on in your perspective.
In my perspective, I feel like Paris or Sam's character is grieving the loss of someone he cared about, and he goes to this cabin where it's like this thing is there's something there. And I feel it's him not being able to get over this grief, this sadness where it ultimately takes over him. And I think at the end he commits suicide. And so I feel like ultimately a lot of these things that's going on in his mind affect him and actually take his own life, kind of thing. And then that's what I think.
So there's a beginning, there's a middle, and the end. So the beginning, he goes to the cabin. In the middle, he trips balls on shrooms. In the end, he kills himself.
Yes, that's what happens. We
Like
get,
I'm like, and I'm sad that you had such a short part in the movie. I'm like, there's got to be more Sarah somewhere in this movie, and to explain more is going
part
on.
two. I think I was so grateful to be part of this because I feel Robbie has such a beautiful mind and such a beautiful writer. He's so poetic and artistic in his directing, and I think he's very picturesque in how he tells stories. And yeah, I think there was very minimal dialogue, and not everyone like we all love certain movies. Sometimes we don't, but I just think he also this was based off certain things in his own life, and I think hearing some of that side really made me understand this movie on a deeper level, where it wasn't just this horror film. It was more of like a psychological kind of deeper meaning kind of thing too, which I loved. And the whole crew was amazing to work with. And that's what I loved because, I've been doing this for so long that I've worked on big sets and worked with big people and famous people, and just being on a set everyone was so passionate about their jobs. They were so loving, and everyone just wanted to work hard to make awesome art that I was like, I do this every day. And so we were all there to just make beautiful art. And it was great. It was so fun. It really was.
Looks like any kind of independent film is fun. People the cohesiveness is a lot better, I think, on independent movies, and so is the camaraderie. Anyway, so it is definitely a visual story. I mean, the stuff that he sees. I
Yeah.
mean, what the fuck? The hand coming out, and leap. I'm like, what is going on here? So
Yeah.
I might have to go back and watch it again just to get a full comprehension of the movie because it captivates, it terrifies. You have to say there's some morbid laughs in the movie. There's got to be some morbid laughs that explores Sam's grief. So, but while decidedly to be a horror movie, it tackles the grief, which I think is induced haunting less and less. So, like, have you seen the movie Hereditary? That's
Yeah.
what it felt like to me. So,
Mhm.
more like Hereditary. It's like I said, psychedelic horror, and to enter that void, and you have the. It looks like Sam is asking, "Am I a ghost or am I not a ghost?" It's just what it feels like.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting from the movie. I don't know what you got from the movie because you got some kind of vibe. You're in the movie, obviously. So something. But the part where God, you're eating his fingers. I'm like, what the hell? I mean,
Yeah.
fingers
Uh,
looking good, I guess.
that Robbie's like, I want to eat some fingers. I'm like, okay. And yeah, I think it was wanting to see like Sam seeing something. Is it there? Am I there? Am I not there? What's haunting him? Am I the one haunting him? And so like that different yeah, that was fun. I remember doing that. He's like, okay, we have one take because I remember they wanted to shoot some blood or something as I was doing
Yeah.
it. That was pretty fun.
And like how he tells his friends all wrapped up in bandages, and it's like, oh, just a little nick. That is not a nick, dude. That's like your fingers are gone, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So, this is all based on Sam's suffering, and you're the deceased girlfriend or fiance or whatever, and it just feels like it's like anxiety. It was through the roof for being the entire movie. Because me, I'm like the person who needs to know what the hell's going on because I'm just that kind of person. So it's unreal, but it's a good movie overall. I loved it. Um, Paris Peterson did a good job. You did well, even though it was like just three brief moments. I mean,
Sorry. We need number two.
there's got to be a sequel. Like, like he like he thinks he's dead, but he actually wakes up in the woods. Like, what the hell did I do to myself? Why did I just try killing myself? Well, he's actually alive. I'm gonna write to the to the writers like, dude, please make a sequel and bring back more Sarah into this story because I need to know what happened. It doesn't say how you die; it just says you die. So
Well, it was, I don't know if you saw, it was supposed to be a car crash. Did I give
I
it
may have
away?
missed that. I may have missed that.
Yeah,
Let's have to go back and watch the movie.
go back and watch him. Go back and watch. I mean, there's certain little things in it, and just little hints or maybe yeah, go back and watch number two.
So, what did you think about the movie?
I liked it. I honestly feel I was proud of Robbie's film, and I personally liked. I think for me, I understood it, and so I have to kind of take a step back as an actor sometimes and not overly be critical about something because I just feel like I'm so appreciative of everyone's work. I'm like, yeah, it's their vision. Or the opening scene, I know a lot of people were just like the opening credits and everything. It was so long, just him lying there. But then, like, sometimes suffer from depression or anxiety. And so, watching someone there, if you were going through something and getting a phone call, like, I felt like I was there literally with him as he was suffering through that voicemail, as he's like listening to it over and over again. So I think maybe because I knew more what was going on in here with these characters, it
Right.
made me just feel for it more. But so yeah, I feel like proud of the movie for Robbie and everyone. So yeah, I liked it. But
That's
I'm
good. That's great.
biased.
I tell you because I feel like these are the type of movies I'm drawn to because I have PTSD. Obviously, from being Army veteran, I deployed three times in the combat zone. PTSD, depression, anxiety. I got the worst trifecta ever, and it sucks. But yes, these are the kind of movies that I can directly connect to because I understand. Like as you said, you connected as well, and I've gotten phone calls like that from the past. People dying, passing away. Like my grandmother just passed away 3 years ago, like last month. So that was tough to take on. It's like a week before Thanksgiving. I was like, holy shit, that's the worst time someone to pass away. But it's life. We've got to do what we got to do to get through it. So, um, this has been a fantastic interview. Do you have any other? Oh, wait, you do have a project that's in post production called "By the Grape of God,"
Yeah,
and
that
it's a
was really
comedy.
fun.
So please tell us what's about that. If you can, if you're allowed
Mhm.
to.
Yeah, it's a really fun movie. A friend of mine, Sean, who's in the movie and also produced it. It's going to be a comedy about these two priests that are trying. They go on this trip to find the best communion kind of wine, and they go like on this adventure and seeing if one of the priests actually wants to be a priest. So it's really fun. And I play Melissa, who is their wine connoisseur, and so I'm like their tour guide, and I have a really fun character and super fun. And I actually just finished wrapping one called Cut of All Trees, and that's another one that I just finished filming. And I can't say too much about that, but I'm excited about that one too. It's more of a drama for that one.
Okay. Any
Yeah.
more horror movies in the future?
Yes, you know what? I realized so much on my resume since I was a kid is horror, and I love that. Horror, like I remember I even thought if anyone's watching this that loves Puppet Masters, I would so do Puppet Masters again and find a way to recreate my character, Alex.
Come on, give me yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I love Puppet Master.
It
I
was so
haven't
fun.
seen I haven't seen the most recent one yet. It's like Axis of Allies or some shit like that. I can't remember what it's called.
I haven't
Um,
seen that one.
but yeah, like the first three, like amazing work. Toulon is. that character, it blows my mind away how they made that movie. It's fantastic. It was well done.
Yeah.
So a lot of movies in the 80s were just great. I mean, and now it's like all this CGI and fake shit coming. Like, come on, please, come on, go back to practical special effects, please. I'm
I
tired of
agree.
seeing cheap shit. Anyway, this has been fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. I really do appreciate it, and I wish you nothing but the best in your career. And I don't know if you celebrate Christmas or not.
I
So
do.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I would love to see you win more awards. If not, tell them to come talk to me. I'll put my foot up their ass, I guess. I don't know if I have to. And you have a wonderful Sunday.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to talk to you.
Take care, and I will see you on the big screen.
Bye.